Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Ta-da! And here we go. New content drop. Yay. Please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck. Okay. Pardon me, this character's an inner Naos. Nios. Potatoes. I'll view in journal. I'll play this chapter. I will grab the materials herein. Because that's a find. And while I'm here, I will grab some flax seeds. And this ore that happens to be here as well, because I'm here, you know? It would be wasteful not to. I think this is just mithril, though. Yeah, it's just mithril. Throw that crap away. Sell that to get it out of my inventory for now, although I expect I'll have more in there soon. What I need to do, methinks... is move some of this crap. By the way, I have way too much crap on this character. Just so many piles of crap. Crap. Everywhere, crap. Move the not immediately useful stuff downstairs here. And we'll be ready to go. For Serpent's Wrath. Don't remember getting those. Which ones are those again? Oh, yes. Yes. Also, yes. Berserker stats. Always useful. Alright. Mail. Greetings, Commander. First, the positive news. Through the combined efforts of the Tyrian Alliance, the Astral Ward, and several volunteers from the Lowland Coden community, we have managed to push through Janthir's northern isles into the outskirts of Bava Nisos. Now for the, I'll put it diplomatically, less positive news. Despite our progress, we've been unable to access the city itself. We have teams surveying the area as we speak, but as is often the case, we'd benefit from your assistance. Yeah, they always need me. I am early and all. I have been awake for like over an hour and a half. Almost 2. I've eaten lunch. And here I am. Cluttering up the internet early today. I ask that you head to Janthir's Sentry to rendezvous with Isgarin, Waiting Sorrow, and myself at Thunder Bay Point. Fair warning that reaching the location will require some involved travel. Waiting Sorrow offered poised arrow transport via teleportation, but he was eager to travel by sea. Considering your seafaring experience, which really isn't that much, we thought it best to entrust you with safely transporting the cub. He'll meet you at the launch point to make the trip. Countess Anise. Oh, lovely Anise. Not really lovely. Oh, I mean lovely, just also kind of a jerk. Over here somewhere? Yeah. No. Here we are. Janthir Sentry. All right. How about we teleport to there? It's invigorating. At least if you listen to me say it. All right. Oh, out there. Well, it showed up here on the map. Glad you have entertainment this early. Just died in the mines to type this message. Well, I appreciate your devotion to the stream. I wouldn't say that that was the best way of displaying it. So, I'll be a jerk and just say, die less, noob. There you go. That's a message just for you. What can I say? I'm kind of a dick. At least I have no, you know, self-deception. I understand what I am. Alright. Alright, let's go. My most played Guild Wars 2 character. This is Spungo Smallberries, named after my Hobbit burglar in Lord of the Rings Online. 16 deaths only, how dare you? That's actually a really good number. And how many of those to on-death effects, really? 14, maybe? Just kidding. GGG, we love on-death effects. No, we don't. All right.
You're becoming a fixture on these missions.
Now that I've had a taste of your gallivanting lifestyle, how can I return to the humdrum of provincial life? Besides, you've been a part of this from the start, I have. I'm here to see it through.
And your paw knows where you are?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For volunteers. Wanted to repay
Well, you need to clearly get your darkness resistance up.
He's tending to things back home. Besides, I'll have a wayfinder by my side, and damned powerful wizard awaiting my arrival.
Who could have teleported us there in an instant? Believe me, sea travel is nothing to romanticize.
My first real voyage. Picture it. The breeze ruffling my fur, all majestic-like as I brave the salty tide.
Greetings, fellow human. Jury's out on that one. I do need to turn the voice volumes up. Dialogue volume up. Max just ran out of flares and YOLO it sometimes. That is, okay, 16 deaths. I'm going to stick with my that's not bad at all, given your penchant for charging into the darkness without flares. Would you like to continue your story, Chapter 14, Into the Valley of Shadow? I will fear no evil in the Valley of Shadow, because I'm too dumb to understand that there's danger. All right, off we go. Alliance Staging Ground. Bava Nisos, a Mursaat City. I am hopeful. Was Pokey been throwing up?
System, consider it a disease initiation.
He has been throwing up. He was all hyped for his first sea trip, and he's been puking.
You certainly took the scenic route.
I had no hand in that decision.
Well, you're here, and that's what matters. Countess Elise certainly appreciates it.
Anise and the allies have made it to the outskirts of Bava Nisos, but it's inaccessible.
Yes, that's what she said.
The Countess will get you up to speed. She's waiting on ahead.
Are you going to allow me to move? There we go. I can move.
Wayfinder?
Wayfinder?
Poised arrow. The sea's temper stirs all in its wake. Ginger should call your heirs.
Pokey has
Perhaps.
evidently been projectile vomiting the whole trip. And here we are, Mist-Burned Barrens. Don't know anything about this map. But the outskirts of Bava Nisos, a ruined Mursaat City.
Huh. You made it. How was your first voyage?
I'll do things your way next time.
Figured as much. I'll prepare you a naughty elixir once we're settled here.
Give me a POI. Oh, come on. I have to go upstairs to get the POI. That's so mean. Thank you both for coming. We need all the support, blah, blah, blah. We can get for this endeavor. Currently, we have Alliance Ward and Lowlander teams surveying the area, but they've yet to infiltrate the city limit.
As easy as waltzing through the front door. Spectral agony looms thick over this entire aisle.
Is that why it feels so heavy here?
You're sensing a futile cling to power long obliterated. The Mursaat's prized torch method. Heavy is an understatement.
I felt it too, Wayfinder. It's staying steep, this aisle. And I've been sensing a vast well of it somewhere north of us.
Suspicious muck usually protects important information. Maybe we start there. The youth's instincts belie his age. The North is a graveyard for one of the bloodiest Seer Mursaat battles. Our plan is to start north, but stay vigilant. Darkness looms.
No, this is the last Seer.
Raring to settle her score.
Well, for both Mursaats and Seers, we're not sure. We thought there was a friendly Mursaat who had sealed up this place. And when he died, the seals went away, so things have been coming in and out ever since. The Mursaat Seer War was a long time ago. The Mursaat theoretically exterminated the Seers. Isgarin is the last of the Seers that we're aware of. And then the Titans came out and essentially annihilated all of the Mursaat. More or less. There may still be Mursaat and or Seers alive that we don't know about. It's one of the things that's interesting about what's going on. Yeah, this is Seer. Theoretically, he should have feet. He should be floaty over the ground. There are four-armed species. At first, I thought he was a djinn, but no, he is the last of the Seers. I did want to, actually, turn the overall volume up, the master volume up a little, so we get more on the dialogue as well. All right, we have finished the first little bit. I love open world maps in Guild Wars 2. Well, except Janther Sentry, which is a piece of crap. All right, we now have the full, well, partial half map. Oh, okay, we've got some event going on down there, so we know the map is at least this big. What do we have? We have Mist's Ward Supply Crate. Rush. I move faster. While I'm carrying boxes. Oh, I have to carry boxes presumably over to there? No. To Curious Remedy? No. You have to carry these to somebody out here? Barrel of string. And a wood pile. I'm now carrying Curious Remedy? Of course, go to the barrel over there, get some string, then grab the wood, then go back to the camp. Okay, well, we'll try that then. We'll get some string. I've got some string. I'm carrying the material. Oh, I already have that. Oh. And then I have to run over here. Over to the workbench and do a clicky. There are the hotbars is basically a mini game where I have to click the right buttons like that. I have stringed my bow to finish the build. I have made a bow. Okay. I have made progress in the heart, and I have made one contribution. It's an event. Since I'm here, it's not part of the story, but eventually I'm going to need probably to finish off the heart, so... Oop, 4. 3, 4, 2. Make the bow. I'm not going to get there in time. I came a second short. Oh, but at least I got a gold, even though I only did one bow. I'm a flawless crafter. I successfully crafted my bows without missing a carve during the preparations for the central survey. I like achievements. They make the world go round. Sort of. Curious Mursaat Ruin Shard. It is a new crafting material. Can be spent at vendors or consumed to add 5 Ursus Oblige. I have completed a thing. God Spawn season has ended. Welcome to the new season. Check out the Legacy Shop for any missed rewards. I have completed an event in Janther. Nice, very nice. What are the new specials? Complete 15 survey events. Why did I not get credit for that one? Complete convergences or raids, and complete the story chapter, which I'm currently working on. So you bow to my bow, but do you bow to my bow? That's the important question. I'm asking the important questions. They're not important questions. They don't even really qualify as questions. They're just Lens being a dope. A Mursaat mirror. Ooh. We know that transportation between the Mursaat mirrors is possible. We got what? Questy bits over here? Astral Ward Skirmisher. Can you deliver this for me? Sure, why not? Where am I delivering it to?
Wow, that's quality armor.
Where am I delivering it to? Where am I delivering it to? I have no idea where I'm delivering it to. Where am I delivering it to? I have no idea. I worked hard for this gear. Couldn't resist showing it off. Where did you get it? Scavenged obsidian weapons and materials for crafting true sight armor can be found here in the Mistburnt Barrens. Tell me about the weapons. Okay. Scavenged the new weapon set. Tell me about the armor. And the armor set. Nice. Thanks for the tip, Astral Ward Mage. What do you got for me? Worked hard for this gear. It's the same thing. It is the same thing. Why do we have multiple skirmishers giving out the same thing? I don't know. I also don't know where I'm supposed to be taking this thing I'm still carrying. So we can get the scavenged obsidian exalted gear for purchase with unusual coins and money. As an example would be the scavenged obsidian greatsword. I can't describe it as pretty. A little bit cool, sort of. Has it got a shiny, sheening thing that it's doing? Can't quite make it out. They really need to allow this window to be made bigger so you can actually get a look at things. But that won't be happening. I'm still carrying a thing. Wow, that's quality armor. There's a letter. Read. Veils of the inner and outer councils. I write to you from the camp in the outer ruins of the Mursaat City of Bava Nisos. The Alliance's progress into the city is stalled, blocked by some unusually potent magic. There are pockets of spectral agony. That's a Mursaat torture magic. And tides of mistburn that come and go. This is a cursed place. Mabon knew this, so he kept the island warded. Mabon was the good guy, potentially last of the Mursaat, who had warded off this island from the outside world, so nothing could get in or out. When he died, the ward went away. Thus, our current problems. The 9 of us have had the esteemed pleasure of serving alongside the late Fifth Veil. And though a few of you may yet harbor feelings of mistrust at his deception, I know some of you do not. Like me, he recruited some of you into the collective shroud. You rose in the ranks, tutored in spellcraft and arcane protections that my most tempered exemplars would envy. Normally, I would pluck one of the more experienced Shroud members for a lesser job, but in this instance, I wonder if any of you, someone else who carries Mabon's flame, might dust off your boots and step up to the mark. Awaiting your response, Countess Anise, 8th Vale. Anise. Anise. There's something up above me. Astral Ward Skirmisher. Can you deliver this for me? No. Do I have a quest or something? Let's see. Doesn't look like I have any specific Wraith's Pass. Consumed when opening the grand chest at lane completion. That's for, I believe, the meta event. Am I carrying 2 or 1? I don't know. Where am I supposed to take these? I don't know. Let's continue on with the storyline. Countess Anise. Isgarn may have a flair for dramatics, but his concerns are warranted. Add to that the Alliance's increasing impatience. For now, we'll learn the area as best we can. We have survey teams dispatched north, south, and centrally across the Isle. As discussed, beginning in the north is your best bet. If you encounter anything odd, notably odd, contact me at once. Okay, so the reason we don't have voices is for some of the characters is there is an ongoing voice actor strike that some of the voice actors are partaking in, where the strike is ongoing about artificial intelligence use in game voice work. And I have to say I'm on the voice actor's side, so I can understand why you want to strike about something that could potentially annihilate your entire job's existence. That kind of makes sense to me, you know? Oh, I'm supposed to head north, so let's go north. Mist's Ward.
Makes the rest of Janthir look downright inviting.
I need something. I couldn't say what it was because they overrode each other. Need materials to build here. Okay. Oh, well, we've got things we're fighting. I'm going in.
Still unstable, though. We'll have to escort it.
I must have missed that last part of the event, so I'm just going to kill things out of pure lens spite. I am entering some area of lethal amounts of spectral agony. Turn around quickly. Okay. We have like big red. Oh, that he's large. Hello. Hi, how you doing?
There's an abundance of it coalescing over the valley, which he may be able to reach.
He's hefty.
If you're feeling bold.
Let's move.
Where are we moving? Okay, we're moving. We have variegated taproots and a mist-burned beehive. I found a mist-burned beehive. Train the Mursaat mirror movement skill. Okay, yeah, that's the masteries. Let us make sure that the new mastery skill is selected. Homesteading has been increased to 5 out of... So there's a new tier of homesteading. Well, I haven't even unlocked the first tier to be upgradable. Throw coalesced mist energies to the construct to heal it. Where's the construct? Do we have a construct? I don't see the construct. Is that the big construct that was back there? Only the war clock can hold the energy, so how about we swap to war clock? Oh, there it is. Okay, it killed me almost instantly. I guess I had to throw it from a great distance away. You live and you learn, although in this case, I didn't live. Did I learn? Maybe. But I wouldn't count on it. Survey says probably not. Missed me. Lol. Noob. Oh. Why is he invulnerable? That's not fair. Why are you invulnerable while I'm doing my procession of blades? I believe I mentioned that that wasn't freaking fair.
I'll be 6 feet tall. I have the energy.
I really, really, really hate mobs that can phase invulnerable. I consider that to be a bullshit mechanic on the devs' part. Always, without exception. You need to fill a jar with lightning. Well, how am I supposed to freaking do that? As is sadly often the case with Guild Wars 2, they don't tell you what they expect you to do.
Need to be careful. Easy to get turned around up here.
Oh, I have another event going on over there.
For me.
I have explored 4 out of 4 areas. We do not want to go down there. We have discovered that's pretty much instant death.
I'm 6 feet tall. Infuriating.
Coalesce mist energy. Would you freaking just die? Already carrying the coalesced energy. Ooh, we have a mastery point over yonder. Where am I supposed to throw the energy? I threw it. I think it's doing stuff. Yeah, I got a little bit of heart advancement for that. I will now continue to move along towards the storyline stuff. We got some scrawled notes first. Got to read those. The lore was the best part of the Janther Century map. The rest of that map was piece of crap. Working in collaboration with an Illuminate from the Astral Ward, we've begun research on the magically dense mirrors that are strewn throughout the city ruins. Upon inspection, this Illuminate has informed me that these mirrors are tethered together via a type of magic called Shadowcraft. Prior records on Shadowcraft are brief and limited to observations of Mursaat cloaking abilities. In practice, the mirrors are portals or gateways and are connected to a small dimension that exists between Tyria and the Mists. When someone travels through one of these mirrors, their essence is temporarily distorted, and they are able to quickly jump from one mirror to another. That is a Mursaat mirror. The object thrums with power but does not react to your touch. Maybe I'm missing something here. You see visions of the ancient Mursaat using these objects to traverse their ancient city. You have the insight. Now you just need the training. I'll need to reflect on this. And that has opened the mastery. We do not want our XP going into homesteading. We want it going into Mursaat Shadowcraft. Hello, the Fae. How are the you? Spoilers. I'm in the outskirts of Bava Nisos, the Mursaat City. Learn to use Mursaat mirrors to traverse the mist-burned barrens as well as the mist-burned beehive. The second tier is improved ruins delving. I'll learn to scrounge additional rewards. And the third, improvements to survey methods increase reward yield from grand chests when completing field survey event chains. Yes, you are good. I, on the other hand, am chaotic evil. Okay, chaotic lazy. I haven't the energy to be chaotic evil, really. Let me throw that down there. Oh, he's moving again. And we'll have to lead him. I hit him. Loser. Event rewards. I like those. I like fat loot. I cannot lie. Let's see. Assist the codon. Presumably train the Mursaat mirror and movement mastery. So I have to complete the first tier of the mastery by doing stuff before I can continue on with the storyline. While it's an annoyance and players don't like it, it is probably a good way of stretching out the initial experience in the zone, requiring you to do stuff before you can continue with the storyline.
Be careful.
What am I doing? That's the Champion Jade Armor. Assist the Kodan by undertaking surveys and such. I don't see the event that I'm standing in here. Oh, okay. One thing we can certainly do is we can kill it. Maybe there will be more stuff coming. There is more stuff coming. You can now hold up to 10 stacks of coalesced mists energy. Each stack will heal the construct more, but also cause more damage to yourself. Ow. I said ow. Heal me. Me. Heal me. Me. Doing stuff in a game? Unacceptable? I know. What are they thinking? Designers today. We want to just be given everything. Yeah, I signed up to do things, not stuff. Well, I signed up. Wow. Okay, something absolutely curb stomped me. Yeah, I don't want to do things. I just want to be given stuff. I mean, have they not been paying attention to gamers for the last N many years? Oh, there is some really unpleasant bad things around there that are really hurtful to me on a very personal level.
Such synergy! Exhilarating!
Alright, we're going to grab a bunch of stacks, and then we're going to throw them at our favorite big boy bad mob. Ow, okay. And then get out of the unpleasantness that is Spectral Agony, because it's ouchy. It is many ouchy. It's not all the ouchies, but it's a lot of them. Grab a bunch more. Float over here. I think we're trying to overload the Champion Jade armor down there. Spectral Agony. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. I grab a bunch more energy. Can we throw it that far? I think we can. We can. Excellent. That'll make it a little easier, as I'll just grab a whole bunch of bubbles of badness. Whoops! Not that much. And throw it. So I stop taking extra damage. Pretty tame for Spectral Agony in Guild War 1. It does like 90 damage a second. So yeah, 17%. Yes, well, this is sort of like dipping your toe in. Earlier on, I landed down in that area below, and it insta-killed me. So, yeah. Tiered Renowned Hearts. Yay! Couple of achieves, more achievement points. I like achievement points. My first mastery point in the new content. Did we clear? Oh, we've cleared it out, so now we can go down and get some fat loot. Or we may have already gotten the fat loot. I will res this person because I'm a giver. A skill issue, yeah. I wasn't skillful enough to know not to go down there. But contrary to many people's opinion, I can be taught and learn lessons. Grand chest. Ah! Alright, we've got some crafty bits. Couple of champion boxes. I told you I'd be having more of that stuff. And our first Valley of Agony survey result chest contains unique survey rewards acquired by completing the lane's survey with high participation. Guaranteed to get that. Get that. Might get an endless Yagon tonic, which would allow me to turn into... Oh, very nice. Who doesn't want to look like a Mursaat? And super rare, a chunk of pulsing bloodstone, not fit for consumption. Well, I would think and hope not. I didn't get any of the rare stuff. We got Karma, we got 2 curious Mursaat ruin shards, and some Dragonite. It's fine. It's fine. I assume I mine the Mursaat obsidian. I do. And I get Mursaat obsidian chunk. Oop, there's a cave. There's a cave behind the waterfall, guys. You know. Yagon these. Oh, I see what you did there. Aha. So I'm assuming this is a mirror that we do not yet have the ability to go through. I'm guessing that this is more of what the Mursaat City looked like before it was all messed up. And I assume the messing up of the city was done by the Titans, who fulfilled the prophecy by annihilating the Mursaat. Well, almost all of the Mursaat. Almost all of the Mursaat that were on world. There may be more elsewhere.
The screening's starting to dawn.
Where does this go? Teleport to the Alliance staging ground. Okay, well, we're in no hurry to go back to the Alliance staging ground. We need to do stuff out here to get to the first tier of get the first tier of mastery complete. People are going to complain about that. I'm okay with it. Mostly. But people are definitely going to complain about that. Why is that not? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Because I'm a dope. We don't know. There may be more Mursaat. There are implications. First of all, the Mursaat we now know came from Nios, the Land of Dreams, which was the third map in Secrets of the Obscure. We also know there was a batch of Mursaat. Oh, we have these appear to be spectral agony, trapped in eternal spectral agony. Oh, we've got it's coming back.
Once more. We must leave.
Yeah, I would like to leave. Thank you. We know that there were some Mursaat who didn't want to become the horrible, awful, evil things that the rest of the Mursaat became. And it is believed that some of them went someplace else. We don't know really anything about the someplace else, whether they're still there. So there may be Mursaat around. There may be evil Mursaat around. But there also may be good Mursaat around. Wait, what? Oh, daily complete. There we go. The Grand Athenum discovery. Well, I'm going in. Probably going to get killed, but I'm going in anyway. And even if there are no living Mursaat around, either evil or good, I'm still cool with the fact that we're just doing interesting Mursaat stuff. Let's face it. In almost every game or book or whatever, if it's well written, the bad guys are always the more interesting. Oh, we've got a rift going on. We don't have a rift going on. Well, I'm going to start up the rift. For instance, if you'll note, we're surrounded by a lot of things that are basically baby titans. More or less. They're not quite the Titans of Guild Wars 1. We've got a bad guy coming up. Oh, champ. Oh, no, that's something else. Okay. We want to be on the bunny because the bunny has the largest CC break bar. We got him. We have finished up a rift. Yay. You both missed Guild Wars 2 and have absolutely no interest in playing it. It's an odd superposition to be in. No, I completely get it. Not so much for Guild Wars 2, but there are any number of times I have opened up a game that I wanted to play. I have stared at it for 5 minutes, and then I've shut it down. So, while I don't feel the same way about Guild Wars 2, I have felt that way about plenty of games. It's like, you miss Guild Wars 2, and what you really miss is wanting to play it badly. More than missing the game, you want to have that feeling back where you couldn't wait to get back into the game. At least that's what I would assume. That's the way it kind of is for me. That wanting to play the game, the feeling you have is that you really wish you can get back that feeling that you had for the game where you loved it and it was entrancing and all of that stuff. Oop. Something going on in here.
Compared to that lunatic, I think I'm rather pleasant to work with.
There's a grand chest. Do I get to open it? I didn't actually do anything. You cannot open this chest without lane participation. Ah! What you miss is 2012? Yeah, boy, howdy do I.
Now, let's take a proper look around before we head back. A place like this is ripe for documentation.
I totally have no idea what you could possibly mean by, yeah, I feel exactly the same way. Hell, what I really miss is 1993? I was young and beautiful. Okay, I wasn't even really young. I was never beautiful. Garden of the Unseen discovered. And you'll note it's still unseen because I can't go in. I assume I can't go in. Bonk. Yeah, I can't go in. I think they have made a good choice in making the only mount that works in these areas the War Claw. Miss 93 as well, and just being born. I mean, yes, I can understand completely. I'm old and it hurts. And it really does hurt. Some days you wake up and you just go, ow. Waking up hurts some days. I have discovered 8 out of 8 areas. That's 2 more achievement points. Got to be getting relatively close to the next achievement point thing. Yeah, I need another 211 to get the 22,000. That one's up above. They're at 29. We'll be 30 in 7 days. My dear, you are an infant. I didn't start becoming an intelligent adult human until I was mid-30s, maybe not even 40s. And it probably doesn't make sense because you think, well, I've been an adult for 10 years. But for whatever reason, I don't think I was really an adult until I was in my 40s. Maybe it's just me. That's certainly possible that it could be just entirely a me thing. Seven days for you? You kids today! That's all I got. It's really not much. A mist surge. These might be useful for getting around. Ah, the Warclaw Cub enjoys it, so how about if I do a jump? Well, that didn't do it. So, if I didn't see how that was working. Don't see it working. Jokes aside, I do feel like I'm just a girl, not a woman at all. No. That's good. Enjoy that. Stay young. That's my good, solid advice to all you young punks. Just stay young. Don't get old. Oh, we've got something going on. Don't know what. Am I here in time? Don't know. Well, I hit something. Oh, it's more mist energy. I'm grabbing more mist energy. Is this the powering up of the big boy again? Oh, I only got bronze. He's big. That is a chunky boy. Champion Jade Armor.
When I touched its mind, I felt something. Maybe the source of the agony. I'm not sure.
I have completed 10 events, and my weekly is done.
Wayfinder, collecting any concentrated energy you find along the way would be of great help.
Fist fight the cruelty of time from stealing the shine from one's eyes. I don't think I ever had the shine in my eyes, but I agree with the sentiment. And over time, you'll come to the unwelcome understanding that time really does fly. Tempest Fugit. Alright, so that event has started again. And I'm about, I guess, 20% done with the mastery.
6 feet tall.
I hit the wrong button because I have fat fingers. Come to that realization a while ago? Yeah. I am carrying Coalesced Mist Energy. Alright, where's the big boy? We throw the Coalesced Mist Energy at him. Catch. There we go. Be careful to stay out of the valley. Yeah, I know about staying out of the valley. You know, the whole instantly dying thing taught me a pretty fair lesson about staying out of the goddamn valley.
This place is an abomination.
Save yourself, sharper still.
And we throw this down at the big guy. And we grab some more and throw it at the big guy. Oh, you stop moving, keep moving, keep moving. I don't think I got that one. Don't think that one hit. Is he moving again? No, he's fighting stuff. Spectral Agony. Infuriating! Alright, where's the chunkster? He's moving. If I lead him, look like it hit.
I cannot tune them out.
Alright, we've got up above. Ooh, up above. Not sure how the hell we get up there. carefully. Ha ha! The big boy. You can have that. Half a dozen years ago, your heart sank when you looked at your parents and realized they're old. Yeah. Time flew by so quickly. Yeah, well, and particularly, you'll have certain moments that will remind you as to how fast it's going. About back in September, I got together with some friends of mine, and I've known them all for more than 50 years. And it was like, talking with them about high school stuff that we all remember so clearly that took place in 1977. It's like, what the bleep happened? Manikaz is one of the named Mursaat we have heard of.
What does that say of us? I pushed boundaries, gained deeper mastery of the bloodstone. The door of Kamali would have held, had I been there. And I'd been allowed. Oh, what does it matter now? Those who once idolized could not manifest a future without it. They failed us.
I believe Manikaz was one of the ones doing tortures to create bloodstone. And there he referred to the door of Komali. The opening of the door of Komali allowed the Titans into the world, and then the Titans annihilated the Mursaat. It's a money cost? You're broke? Well, I can't help you with that. Well, let's see. Okay, so we can still use the other mounts. But the only one that has any resistance near the spectral agony stuff. Holy crap, it's up above from here. That's going to be a tough ask. Okay, that is enough of a ledge that I can grab onto it. This person's trying to do the same thing I'm trying to do. Got it. Let's take a look at this vista. First time at a vista. Oh, we've got updrafts. Maybe the first mounted jumping puzzle? That is something I just pulled out of my ass. But that's what it reminds me of that it might be. If you've got these sort of cascading updrafts, it might be the mount equivalent of a jumping puzzle. White Mantle Prayer. The White Mantle were humans who were fooled by the Mursaat into treating the Mursaat as gods. Sol D'Alessio was the prophet that created the White Mantle. When the first servant thirsted in the wilds and gnashed his teeth in despair, the unseen guided him to shining waters, so he might drink deep their boundless wisdom, and that he might know their hidden word. Do not fear the coming of death, the souls of the righteous are forever. In unseen hands they dwell in majesty, no torment shall ever find them. The unseen is what the Mursaat were called in the sort of fake religion that they created with the assistance of Sol D'Alessio. Saul was a true believer. Miss searches. They blow me backwards. Okay, so boink. Wrong button. Right button. Mist surges are powerful jets of energy that can propel you to new heights. Oh, that was... it's one of the buttons, but only available when I'm on. Let's get up to there. Oh, that was a jip. So yeah, it appears to be mechanically, at least, a mount-based jumping puzzle, where it may only be solvable on a Warclaw. There's an adventure. So that's what it is. It's probably not a JP. It's probably an adventure where you have to hit a certain number of them. Wayfinder, it's good to see you. I'm managing a team of scouts that are currently scoping out the north. Unfortunately, none of them have checked in for a while. I'm getting worried. I can help look for them. Mistburn Baron Search and Rescue Challenge. Find as many Coden scouts as you can as quickly as possible. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not related. They're all around, evidently. I am leaving the adventure area. I will go back into the adventure area then. Let's reset it. Oh, you little piece of garbage. All right, we will get our first scout. Yeah, so that's what those are for, is for allowing you to reach certain areas that you otherwise might not be able to reach. That's 1. Time remaining 2 minutes. That's 2. There's another one right over my head. 3. I will at least get a bronze medal. Oh, that's not great. And that'll be at least some XP towards the mastery that we're working on.
My thanks, Wayfinder.
Sure.
I can find my way back on my own.
That's good. I'm happy. If I'm happy and I know it, clap my hands. Wait, what?
Thought I was gonna be lost forever. That's I did.
That's 6. Oh, there's one over there somewhere. That's not the icon I thought it was. Never mind. We do have a mastery point below us. I got a bronze. I'm fine with the bronze. That's the kind of thing where later on I'll figure out how to do it and actually try to, get a gold. But we will go ahead and commune with this place of power. Titan heat stones. Titan's on fire. Another mastery point. Yay. We're, about a quarter of the way done with the first mastery that's needed to continue on with the storyline. Whoops. And I'm in the water. And the reason I'm in the water is because I didn't realize that the POI was above me. And it's evidently quite high above me. All right. Wrong button. Right button. Okay, we're at the same level as the POI. It's down below. Why is there a POI in this tree? Is there something there that I'm not seeing because of all of the Flappy Boys? I don't know. We have another POI to the southwest. We'll grab that. It's up above. And we have another Mursaat mirror. And the appropriate POI. Are we getting the shape of the map out? So I'm assuming that this is the shape of the first half of the map, and then in 3 months we get the second half of the map. And we've got another mastery over here. That was a mistake. And there we go. Grab the mastery point. And another achievement point. Yay! Interestingly, architecturally speaking, Bava Nisos feels similar to the Wizard's Court architecture. And whether that is a matter of lore or a matter of simple practicality where they are reusing assets, I don't know. Feels like they took those assets and then changed them a little bit and ruined them. Grab the tap roots.
Bloodstone.
A blighted beast. And I've been immolated, as you may have heard. Hentai tentacle. That is the tool. It is, I believe, the Elder design. In essence, while it does have a certain hentai tentacle aspect to it, I believe it is mostly supposed to be more Elder horror themed. Which is a bit odd because this isn't a particularly Elder horror themed expansion. And the Infinite tool set came with the VIP version of the expansion. A lot of people don't like them because of the flute sound you hear. And there were a couple people who had posted on Reddit, what is it, flutes? That's got nothing to do with Elder Gods. And I had to link in the description of Azathoth's court and the insane piping flute music that accompanies the court. So in fact, it actually is really theme appropriate. Although why it is for this expansion, I honestly don't know. They are... What the shit was that? The Eldritch Horror harvesting tools. Tentacles and flutes. At least it's not bagpipes. Well, that's how the Scots get people to eat their cuisine, is they threaten them with bagpipes. Eat haggis, or we'll play the pipes. That's not actually true. It may seem that Scottish cuisine is based on a dare, but I've actually had haggis 3 times, I think, and it's fine. You have it with turnips and potatoes, or nips and tatties, and gravy, and it's just a slightly, I would describe it as a slightly gamey hash. It's fine. But it definitely sounds like it's based on a dare. Bagpipes were the biggest culture shock you've ever felt. I can understand that. Humbled Den, the fishmonger. Well, I'll sell my junk to him to get it out of my inventory. And I'll pick some blackberries, because blackberries that are completely filled with bloodstone dust and badness, they should be delicious, I'm sure. Where are we going here? The Hall of Passing. Passing gas? I don't know. Passing what? Again, we can't get through. Whispering Caverns up above. Well, let's see if we can get up there.
Come to watch as my soldier amongst today reaches its inevitable conclusion.
It's Manicaz again.
The source of our ghost problem is another ghost.
Not just any ghost, Klaus. I am Manicaz, the blood phenom.
The Blood Phenom. Manicaz.
A familiar face.
You know this guy, Wayfinder?
Unfortunately.
Vial of Titan melted liquid obsidian.
Step away from the bloodstone. This is your only warning.
That's my first one of those.
Optimus Lazarus. I hear your impertinent words. Siphon me. Holding me back. No more.
Those incantations. Ancient necromancy. He's trying to siphon life force to resurrect himself.
Oh!
It'll be hard to stop it with this bloody behemoth swatting us like flies.
Manicaz's ghost is trying to
Double time.
Reincarnate and resurrect himself. Well, that wouldn't be good. Generally speaking, if a guy's nickname is the Blood Phenom, it may not be a wise course of action to let him resurrect himself. I try not to judge, but that doesn't sound like a good idea. Not sure how I get in there. I don't think I get in there from here. Even though I could hear the conversation. There is a boss. It is stop Manakaz from completing his ritual. Well, if I can get into him, I will certainly be glad to help. Alright, I think it's over here. Up above or below? Not through there. Stop. God. Please. Please. ArenaNet, let me disable that goddamn thing. Please. I beg you. Alright, there's Manakaz.
He's pouring magic into the elemental.
Spilling over! Wayfinder, collect it and shield yourself against his attack.
I would like to do that. Whoops. Probably don't want to stand in the enormous beams of death. That's just guesswork on my part. I don't know that for sure. I'll try to watch where I step. Thank you. Ow. I was in mid-air jumping. That would have healed me.
A new pattern revealed.
Oh, too much goddamn ground spam. ArenaNet, please. God. Why do you do this to the players? We want to play your game. We enjoy it. Let us actually see what the fuck is going on. Just once in a while, you know, for a change.
I see the pattern at last. Arise, my creation.
Bloodstone energy siphoned. I'll attempt to help res this guy, at least until the bad spinny thing comes to attack. Oh, badness again.
Thank you. Anytime.
CC him, guys. Everybody, CC the big, bad, ugly thing.
Stand your ground.
We got him.
Construct is gone, Mursaat. It's just you.
Just. I think I am more than a match for human sacrificial hands.
Manakaz.
What about them?
Quite a reward.
Compared to that lunatic, I think I'm rather pleasant to work with.
Sure, Scholar. Just try to prioritize our own safety in the future.
Right. Point thoroughly made. For now, let's take a proper look around before we head back. A place like this is ripe for documentation.
All right, so this time I did manage to get in on this event. We're about a little less than halfway done with the first mastery tier. Manikaz's Ghost. That could be trouble. Out of curiosity, we have a big whoosh. We'll use the big whoosh to go big up. We'll read the note. Preliminary tests have been promising, but I believe I have tapped something significant regarding the Bloodstone. There's an invisible resonance, threads of a magical lattice, that connects most Bloodstone. The smallest shards and slivers are likely too small to maintain a proper connection, and it can be severed by or blocked by other means. But in theory, these threads could be used to move souls from one Bloodstone to another, even those far away. For those of us well practiced in the necromantic arts, we may even be able to project our own souls through the network. The possibility is exciting. This could change everything about how we maintain the stones and how and where we pool their resources. I must show Seraph when he visits tomorrow. He will not be so quick to scorn my methods after he witnesses my breakthrough. Perhaps a toast will be in order. So that is a research note from one of the Mursaat, I believe, about souls and how they can move them from bloodstone to bloodstone, allowing them to make them bigger and even less pleasant than they already are. This guy kicks, does he? Well, how about I... Oh, belatedly do that. Never mind. All right, we've got another big air poofy bit. I didn't make that one. I did make that one. Whoops. No. Oh, come on. Seriously. Who does that to me? Not enough space. There we go. Lots of bloodstone around here. Nifty area. That Valraven following me? It's not. I do enjoy explorative gameplay. You know, poking around at stuff. Lots of veteran jade armors up here. Sorry, dude. Gotta go. Lol. Loser. The Garden of the Unseen. But I can see it. How can it be the Garden of the Unseen if I can see? That just doesn't make any sense. I mean, doesn't that make it the Garden of the Seen? Kind of by definition. Another vista. That's a lot of bloodstone. And presumably, rippling the way it is, that's a lot of bloodstone and an awful lot of souls. We have another mastery point over yonder. Yonder being a technical term, of course. Another adventure here, or is that the same adventure I did earlier? I think it's the same. Yeah, I think it's the same. Where was it? It vanished. Oh, there it is. All right, so it is below us, as is the POI. It appears to be inside the bulb. The glowing... I bet this is going to hurt and maybe kill me. Or, teleport me someplace. Mursaat Shadowcraft. I must unlock Mursaat Shadowcraft to use Mursaat mirrors. Where did it move me to? It bounced me across the map. Okay. Note to self. If you don't have the Shadowcraft, you're going to get bounced. Oh, but we have another mastery point over here that I believe I can get to. I'm going to commune with this place of power. Another mastery point. Another achievement point. Well, that was in fact what I did want. I had to have the right button, thought I had the wrong button. Now I have the right button. Mursaat Ruins Cache. Ooh. Mursaat Goodies.
Rare and valuable.
Unusual coins, and we did get our first sinister scavenged obsidian weapon. Somewhere in there. And it is the sinister scavenged obsidian shield. Preview. A little bit primitive for my taste. Power, precision, and Condi sets. I guess makes sense with it being obsidian. We're gonna... What are the current prices on these? They can't be high. Current buyers are offering about 60 silver. Current sellers are trying to sell them for 4 gold and 63. There are currently a grand total of like a dozen people trying to sell one. I doubt they're selling. I could probably list it for like 60 silver and have it sell. But instead, I will unlock the skin. And because it's an exotic, I will find my Black Lion dismembering kits. Eventually, there's one. And it will boink it right in the head. Ooh, that was an abject failure. It didn't give me my globs of ecto. I was counting on ecto globs. And once again, life has disappointed me. How are we doing? There's 1 more Vista and 6 more POIs I need to finish off the map. And there's at least 1 more mastery point I ain't got. I ain't got nobody. Old guy music movie reference there. That was sung by Marty Feldman in the movie that I was referring to. Probably been sung elsewhere, but that's what I was referring to. And the answer is Young Frankenstein. You can see the garden, but it belongs to those that can't be seen. Oh! There's a man who knows his Mursaat. Seriously, what? We can get through, all right. And we're going through. Mursaat Obsidian. Whack, whack. Whackety whack. More Mursaat Obsidian and POI. The new pet. There is a new pet for the new map. I don't know what it is. Deranged spirits. The Whispering Caverns. Can I go any further? No, not in those directions. All right, I had to poke at that to make sure. I can't get through there. Why can I not get through there? That looks like I should be able to get through there. Come on, guys. Bonk. I hate invisible walls. I have made clear in the past my opinion on invisible walls. I hate them, and I would rather have stupid glowy you can't fly here walls than invisible walls where I can't fly there but I have no notification that I can't fly there. Makes me angry. I know that's difficult to believe because I'm such a mild-mannered, even-tempered soul. We have another mastery point up above us. We're about halfway done with the first tier of mastery. Not the most fascinating stuff to watch, I know. My apologies. Oh, that's the one I couldn't get to because it teleported me away immediately because it cheats. We have another adventure. What's this one about? Of course, my golem has issues right when I need it. I can't gather the samples and maintain it at the same time. I could gather the samples for you while you tinker with your golem. Gather bloodstone samples from the chamber to assist researcher Vix. Well, if I can get one, I'll get a bronze. So, yeah. I can probably get one.
Just toss me any shards you can and I'll sort them out.
Where are they? That's got to be one of them. Okay, I see. So those are a thing that can hurt me, and this is the stuff we're looking for.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, there's 1 out of 8. I have a minute and a half left. I will not be getting all 8. Let's see if I can manage 4. That'd be nice. Give me a little, you know, silver medal. Damn it. Janet.
It's a little cracked, but aren't we all?
That's 3.
Ooh, good stuff.
I would not describe this as one of their more inventive adventures. Kind of minimum viable product. But sadly, that is a really good phrase to describe in general what the current expansions kind of have become, is the minimum viable product. The majority of their company is working on a game or games. Wow, 2.5 minutes left and I have 5 out of 8? Are you kidding? 6 out of 8. Well, let's... Not there. Up above? Yeah, up above. An unseen wall made by the unseen. Okay, I'll buy that. I have a minute and a half to get the last one, and I've been kind of diddling and dawdling. One of the easiest adventures they've ever put together, that's for sure. That should do it.
I think I better isolate this one.
Okay, that one. Oh, they're up to 16 of them? Well, I will not be getting that. I thought it was like 148. Apparently it's like 1816? Don't know. So I will not be getting a gold medal on this. I lied to you. I lie. I'm a liar. Right now, I'm lying to you. Okay, why did I not get credit for that? That was on target. Was I too high up in the air? Didn't look like it. It ground targeted correctly.
Oh, nice.
I got 9 out of 16, so yeah, okay, it's 1816. I thought it was 148. So I got a silver and a mastery point. Yes, I'm lying about being a liar. This sentence is a lie. Just think of it as two PhDs arguing, you know. It's a paradox. Does not compute. Norman coordinate. That's an old guy, original Star Trek series reference, and I think that's what Faye was referring to. As that is definitely what the reference was. I think she tried to type yep, and it came out as ep. Indeed, I was correct, and she was correct. We're old. I'm older than her, but for her to get that reference, she's kind of got to be old too. Sorry. Hey. I'm old enough to have actually watched the original Star Trek, at least some of it, when it first aired. I have a distinct memory of one particular episode, which I now understand to have been the very last episode they ever did. It's the one where Captain Kirk's brain gets, not brain, his mind gets swapped with that of his former lover, Dr. Janice Lester. And so, Shatner gets to channel his inner woman by playing a woman trapped in a man's body. Seen the original, all 13 original episodes. There were more than 13 original episodes, unless you mean the original 13 episodes for the animated series. I don't know if it was 13, but I know there was an animated series. We do have a commander, so maybe if I follow the commander, I'll get in on more events. So there is a commander for the map. What? First up, POI over our head. Well, for that, we'll just jump into the big woof. Up into the air. Another Mursaat Ruins cache. Well, I got my second sinister scavenged thing, and it's the same one I already got. Commander, barely know her. Oh boy, that's not great. All right, we've got a another mastery point overhead. And angry things attacking me. Don't know why I did nothing to them. Oh, is this the same protected one? No, is this another protected mastery point? I think it is. Well, we have the commander over in this direction, I think. We have another... If the POI's got to be up at the top. Oh, and there's the commander up there. So we got to go up. Where do these stairs go? They go up. That's another old guy movie reference. How the heck did you type 13? First season of the original was 29 episodes. I don't know. Maybe if you're going to be sporting the commander tag, you ought to be actually, I don't know, doing something. Oh, person with the commander tag who's not doing anything. I mean, maybe I'm just being picky. Not really. Well, in this case, I'm not really being picky. Generally, picky is something I do an awful lot of. What do we got? Spectral agony in the valley has dissipated for now. It's safe to explore for another minute and 45. I don't know if I can get the chest, but I'll give it a shot. I mean, all I have to do is... My expectation is I don't get anything from it. My expectation was wrong.
The screaming's starting to dull. Finally, I can think again. I doubt even a dozen Jinn could protect us down here for long.
Could we portal the agony to holding GW2 in the bastion? It's been empty since King died. and it's
Elemental
sealed by
armor.
a warding spell.
It would only be temporary. So long as the source
Is that a ghost of a seer, I'm guessing?
agony will always return.
Aya?
Maybe a permanent portal to Nios. The cryptids are immune. It would require a constant ward presence, but might be worth it.
I sense the agony gathering once more.
Yep, the agony is gathering once more. Agony, agony, no escaping it for me. We've got the last of the vistas for the map right over my head, so I'll grab that because I can. Alright, so the meta should be restarting, so that means we should have more events. There's another vista. It's interesting that what we have in a lot of places is bloodstone bursting through the architecture, as if either intentionally or unintentionally they powered it with so many souls that it kept growing and burst right through their buildings. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo.
What do you think this building was used for? Sure doesn't feel welcoming. Storage facility, maybe.
I'm about 2/3 of the way done with the first mastery line, at which point we get storyline
The
again.
Mursaat even eat?
Time until the North Field survey starts. 4 minutes.
Grooves on the floor where the cages were. Huh. Have you taken a good look at the stairs? They're worn smooth.
Stairs. Why would the Mursaat even have stairs? They have feet, but they don't use them. They float. Doesn't really make much sense. Does it? Alright, where are the 2 POIs I'm missing? Both of them over yonder. We've got a fight going on due east. So I would like to get there. Because I need more XP. I will follow these people. They seem to know where to go and who to annihilate. Infuriating! At my age, pretty much everything's infuriating.
You've been struck.
It's really not invigorating.
These are works of art or of magic myself. They could make such beautiful things when they wanted to. Wasn't enough of them, seems like. Well, it'll do for us.
What do we got now? Another new event. Oh, gold medal. 4 out of 4 achievements completed. And I'm a pro scavenger.
Quick sketch of them first.
We got some misburned
Tell us about the misburn. They're still worth
mastery. About 3/4 done now. We have an event. Turret generator. I'm supposed to turn in lightning after I've gained lightning, obviously. You can't turn in lightning if you're not actually carrying any lightning. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to get the lightning from. If I come over here, it's going to tell me I don't have any lightning, presumably. Yeah, I need a jar filled with lightning. All right, well. Empty bottle, okay. Ah, and I have to get hit by lightning, I guess. Two of them coming in. Hit me with both of them. Oh, my God. I tell you, getting hit by lightning, so good. So wondrous. I'm carrying lightning in a bottle. Technically a jar, I guess. The lightning is a jar? I'm carrying lightning.
Invigorating. Look who's back. It's me. Infuriating.
Hit me, lightning. Oh. Better than sex. Said nobody. Ever. Okay, I have made 5 contributions. Yay! So I should get some amount of credit for that. And over here we've got another event going on with golems. Okay, I missed. I failed on that one. Give me another golem here. Let me start again. It's one of the musical ones. Okay. It's done. I did not get credit for that one. I no longer have the lightning jar. Give me the jar. See, the door is not a jar. But the bottle is. Hit me, hit me. Oh. Yes, good. Lightning, good. I have lightning. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Shock treatment! 24 hours to go. I want to be sedated. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. I want to be sedated.
Good work, Wayfinder. I think it's working.
Old guy musical reference. Hit me, hit me. Zzz. Why do we have to capture lightning like this? Why can't we just shuffle our feet when we walk on shag carpeting? Champion Mistburned Timberwolf. Where is he? Where is the champion Mistburned Timberwolf? I would like to fight him. Appears to be over here. Because there's a dead guy. There's a whole lot of stuff going on over here. Okay, well, I'm sure I won't just step in here and immediately die.
6 feet tall.
That's a lot of DPS that I'm doing there. Because there are a lot of critters around.
Clear the air.
There's the wolf. It's over there. At least I assume it's the wolf. We've got a dead guy. Where's the... Oh, that's not great. We have multiple dead guys. That's always a good sign that something's going on. It's up above. Okay, I did get a gold on that other event. The champion Mistburned Wolf appears to be giving people fits. And so I'm going to swap over to over to my bow, longbow, and try and do some damage at range. Okay, they have broken its CC bar, so I will hop in to do some damage on that. We'll go ahead and drop. We got that one taken care of too. We're down to about, Oh, we're over 90% done, I would say now.
Ahead. There should be good spots to search. I'm nigh invincible.
I am, in fact, not nigh invincible. My character gets carried away and likes to think that he's invincible, but he's vincible. He could totally be vinced. There's another event going on to the east. Boost me. That's another POI. One to go, I do believe. Yep, one POI to go. There's an event going on over here. Not sure what we're doing, but a whole lot of bad stuff. We'll just kill some of it. On the perhaps fallacious assumption that, well, we're now in a blue glowy area, so I think that is part of the event. Hopefully. Whoops. How about I heal myself? And we're really about to die in a very bad way.
Back on my feet, thanks to you.
Such synergy!
There's the last POI down below, so we should get a map completion shortly. Assuming we don't die here, which is by no means a given. An ally has been misburned by nearby runoff.
Can you help them?
I don't know. This has never happened to one of us before. But we've never been able to cure it in the wildlife.
All right, that is
Health increasing.
a mist-burned Kodan. We'll check and see if we happen to have a key. There is a new batch of goodies in the Black Lion chest. Actually, not a batch. There's like one new thing, I think. We'll res this person because, hey, I'm a helper. That's what I do. I help people. Oh, they moved up. How did they go upstairs and me not see it? Alright, let's bust up as much of his CC bar as we can. There we go. He is now CC'd. We'll hit him as hard as we can. We'll throw a little healing in here just to help out people. And I wasn't planning on backing off, but I will. Where did he go? He went over there. Well, I think I can... Oh, no, I can't stand over there. That's not a good choice. We just about got him. Touchdown. The crowd goes wild. Another grand chest. I believe we have finished out the first mastery truck. We have got the gift of Mistborn Barons. We did not get a key. if there's one available.
Accelerate!
We got Gen Theory gearboxes. Those are just champion boxes. We have another Wraith's Pass survey result chest. Nothing special out of that one. Sadly. I weep bitter tears of being sad. There's another mastery point up above us. We'll see if we can get to that as well. But first, we should probably lock in that first mastery. Shadowcraft. The Learned. Next up, Mursaat Ruins delving improvements, but we can now continue on with the storyline. But first, we're going to get this other mastery point. And touchdown, the crowd goes mild. Burger Zerker's Scallywag Gauntlets of the Rock. Sorry, of the Flock. Which, if I were to sell, it would go for a mind-boggling, I'm going to guess about, I was going to say 37, but it's 32 silver. So that one is also going to get the Black Lion Salvage Kit treatment. Drumroll, please.
Rare and valuable.
There we go. 2 globs of Ecto, or Calcum. 3 globs of Dark Matter, I'll take that. And a Superior Rune of the Flock. Which we'll then turn around and sell at... no, not worth the effort. We'll just... Got another mastery point. Yay, go us. So, we need a whole bunch of XP. We have 8 mastery points. That's more than enough to finish off the Mursaat lines. But we also have the homesteading line. The new part of the homesteading line. Master handiworker crafting for hosing. Hosing stuff? Housing stuff. Possibly also hosing stuff. I mean, who's to know, really? Use the Mursaat mirror to reach the wisp. Excuse me. Pardon me, what? Okay, well, that's it there. We have to go north. We will mount up on the sky scale. For parts of this map, it does seem that the Warclaw is the way to go. But there are other parts where it looks like still your best choice is the sky scale. All right, we have our first Mursaat mirror. We've already read that note. We're going into the Mursaat mirror, guys. 3, 2, 1. I have been turned into a glowy ball of flame. And how come I went aha, but my character said woohoo? That did not sound like a woohoo. I mean, a woohoo sounds more like woohoo. That really sounded more like an aha. Alright, but I'm inside. We can get the cash and carry. Investigate the wisp.
What is that? I should inform Nice.
Got flashy red bits, I guess because we're inside the Spectral Agony Globe. Hi, Anise.
Anise, can you hear me?
Everything all right, Commander?
There's something in the
There's
valley.
something in the valley.
It's glowing. I want to get a closer look.
You got a lion cub? Did you also get the thing I sent you last night? Hold on, the last thing we need is you running off, chasing shiny objects. Come back, and we'll talk. I'll have the wizards meet you just north of the base camp. That way you'll have them to accompany you on your search.
Be there soon.
I can share pictures. Let's see, where we're back to home base. Do you even Guild Wars 2, Kimmy? Have we discussed this? Do not expect me to remember if we have, because old. Let's see, we'll sell our crap. And those medallions, which are also crap. What did they have that they were selling anyway? A mini Rianwin. I'm sorry, I don't pay anything for minis of Silvari. Sorry. Crafting bags, code and experience, ruin shards. True sight armor. A new type of armor. Research notes. God, I hate research notes. Please, please, ArenaNet, take the research notes, roll them up, and insert them. A discounted shard of mist-burned barons. Rift motivations. The endless Yagon tonic, which turns you into a Mursaat. That one's not bad. Mini Janther Warg. Pretty wargy looking, gotta say. A mini Barbed Veil. A mini that's actually a head taller than my character. Kind of like that, actually. Scavenged Obsidian Weapon Box. And then the other sort of currency stuff. And new recipes, I think. I don't have the rating for it yet. I have to finish off that 6th mastery track for the housing stuff. All right. I have to say, if your character is named Professor Meeps and your guild is named Meep, I'm completely cool with that. Oh, there's a Scholar Meeps and a Professor Meeps. Apparently, everyone in their guild is named Meeps. And the guild is named Meep. Because you have Scholar Meeps and you have Professor Meeps. And presumably you have Dr. Meeps and Inventor Meeps and so on. I assume that they're all Asura. I approve of this concept-based guild. Meeps, you have the official lens. Vote of approval. I will enter the instance into the Valley of Shadow. Valley of Agony. You're playing Path of Exile. The game sucked your soul out by your left nostril. The least the game could do is balance. Pull it out of both nostrils. I mean, come on. I mean, we know the game's unbalanced, but left nostril dominant is just not cool.
Wayfinder, the Countess told us to meet you.
Of course, I guess when it comes to your nostrils,
Something.
you can't always pick which one.
Like some sort of glowing wisp.
I mean, can you pick your nostrils? I don't know.
Interesting. I've been sensing something as well, a greater presence.
Ah, plugged by ion and death effects. That makes
Kind of
sense.
spectral agony, but also more.
Familiar.
You feel it too, Red.
I could offer protection from the spectral agony provided you stay in my vicinity. Let us make haste.
Defeat 10 enemies while under... No, that's something else. That's the Daily Wizard's Vault. We have to stick with Isgarin, as he will keep us from dying. Because the spectral agony effect is agonizing. Actually, it wasn't really agonizing earlier when it killed me, because it killed me instantly. And if you're killed instantly, that's not really painful. That's just, death. Faye likes to play at playing games, but she doesn't actually play them. She works all the time.
Oh, poor thing. I forget how much higher our tolerance is to the agony.
I'm right there with you, Pokey. We'll push through.
Push on through to the other side, yeah. My pet is also showing. My cosmetic pet is also showing spectral agony effects. Okay, I really like that.
So this is it. What the? Did you hear that?
Yes. Weapons drawn. Stay alert. That voice. Why can't
She's
I...
played a lot of Lord of the Rings Online and Guild Wars 2. Yeah, there we are. I really like my chonky little floating dragon and his
So many lives sacrificed.
his spectral agony effect. I wish he could have that all the time, or I could turn it on. All right, these are ghosts of, well, Isgarin's people. The Seers. That were essentially exterminated in a war with the Mursaat.
Damned fools. Who's there? Bold enough to insult us, but not to show yourself.
Little Claw.
Most of our MMO time has been spent in Latro and Guild Wars 2, especially Latro. Faye is the kin leader, equivalent of a guild leader of our guild in Lord of the Rings Online. Who needs to transfer her characters to Peregrine?
So, could that be what you were sensing?
I didn't say anything.
Yes.
Yes.
What do we have? Approach the Wisp. All right, Izzy. They all call him Ren. I call him Izzy. Not only did Faye collect all these stellar people into an awesome irregular group, I came along too. His name is Isgarin. They all call him Ren. I call him Izzy, because he's Isgarin. Sounds way cooler than Ren. Unless he's like Ren and Stimpy.
What is that? It's fascinating. Can I touch it?
I don't think so.
Wait. Hold on. Commander, try using the heart of the obscure on it.
I will use the Heart of the Obscure on it. I'm using the Heart of the Obscure on it. Whoops.
Hey!
Defeat the army of spirits. That's a shitload of ghosts. That's a lot of Mursaat ghosts. I don't want to say a shitload, but I already said a shitload because that's how many it is. It's a shitload. The other three games that you put there were Star Trek Online, Dungeons & Dragons Online, and Star Wars The Old Republic.
Get it up!
D3 is a Diablo 3 is a very beginner-friendly ARPG, to be sure. And D4 has basically become D3. Not really even D3.5, more like D3.25.
Just won't stop. 6 feet tall.
If you ever wanted to try Guild Wars 2, I will tell you the base game, as it was originally released 12 years ago, all of that content is free. This is new content for the latest expansion.
You know her?
D4 has improved a lot, but part of that improvement, a good part of that improvement, is that it's more like D3 now.
But I'll kill you again without a second thought.
So apparently, Yegon? Yeah, Yegon. Where did everyone go? Is Garen can only protect you in the agony if you stay close. Where did he go? Where is he? There he is. No, oh, there's Wailing Sorrow. Where's Izzy? Poised arrow. I'm trying to stay close.
I'll deal with the agony. For the record, get out of my shield.
Okay. D4, you got the max level on hardcore. Okay, that's nuts. Hardcore is always crazy. Regroup with my allies. Discovered that you're not really a fan of multiplayer. I can understand that. I certainly I prefer to play at my own pace, and that is one of the advantages that Guild Wars 2 has, is even the open world where you're sharing fights and everything with other people. I'm not grouped with them. We're just all running around doing stuff. And I have always been Mabon.
What did you expect? Was it worth it? Look how powerful you are now.
Hold on a sec.
Damned fools. We're damned fools who damned ourselves. And this is what we have to show for it.
You knew it was Mabon.
I thought it best not to trouble you until our safety was assured. You knew him.
Mabon was awesome.
Another friend, I failed in his time of need.
You sure did.
His history was complicated. His people.
He was the last of the Mursaat. He became good
He was left conflicted.
and tried to make amends where he could. But his ghost is here.
We should get out of here before the agony intensifies.
Yes.
I've been well.
To inform Nis of our findings.
Of course, any day you wake up at my age, you're doing well. So it was Mabon's ghost.
Rare and valuable.
Into the Valley of Shadow completed. Mastery point. And out. You turn toxic way too quickly. I can understand that. It's one of the reasons I don't group up, is because I get angry when other players are bad, and I'm terribly embarrassed when I'm bad, and the best way to avoid that problem is to not group up. Also, I very much like to play games at my own pace. And a lot of times, that just simply doesn't work great.
Rare and valuable.
when you're in a group, any sort of group environment.
This is the only proper
You know, people are either going too quick or too slow for me. Oh yeah, Power Wash Simulator. You're not the first person. A friend of mine has done the exact same thing. And I have a crappy mobile game that I'm soon going to be uninstalling, but I've been playing for a while. Simply because it's nice, completely turned my brain off. Time killer. And sometimes that's what I want. But I have, over the course of time, discovered that it's actually a really, really badly designed game. And I don't just mean that it's designed to pull money in, because of course it is. It's a mobile game. But it's a badly designed and not fun game. It's Marvel Puzzle Quest. It's a match 3. The problem is, match 3 games, at least the ones with the sort of additional mechanics that this one has, are kind of predicated on you having control and being able to make clever plays to make matches and set up other matches and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, most of the time, the number of choices you have is extraordinarily limited and limiting. A lot of times, there are no smart plays. A lot of times you have 1 or 2 choices, and neither one is helpful. And sometimes it's actually downright unhelpful. And it's just not a good, fun game mechanic. It's a frustrating game mechanic. So as a game design, it's bad. It took me a few years to pick it up. I want to reach a certain... I'm at like level 99 right now. I want to reach level 100. It doesn't have a cap on the levels. And then I'm going to uninstall it. So I'm like a couple weeks away from uninstalling it. Because it's just not a good game. I haven't dropped much money in. I dropped $20 in for the currency, and I've gotten, a lot of hours out of it. But I've now realized why I find it frustrating. And I'm not going to say I regret the $20, but I won't regret uninstalling it either. I'm already carrying some. Well, let's carry that and pick that up, and then we'll throw that at him. And then we'll continue on with the storyline quest. I hope that's not it for the storyline. It might be. In which case, I will find that very disappointing. All right. We've done it.
Still unstable, though. We'll have to escort it.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Oh, you were talking to somebody else. Yeah, then never mind. You have to find the cats. Well, you have Faye's full attention. I can assure you of that. Story 15, A Legacy Damned. Alliance staging ground. Commander, last we spoke, you left me on quite the cliffhanger.
Didn't mean to cause alarm. I had just caught sight.
I didn't mean to cause alarm.
Upon closer inspection, it was...
Mabon, preserved in memory.
Now you're talking her language, if you're going to show her pictures of the cats.
Nisos' destruction. Of that much I am certain.
I expected this area to draw out some ghosts of the past, but this...
Not just one, either. We were ambushed by a whole army. One even knows his garden.
No. You're gone. The vile scourge in among the Mursaat. She'll be dealt with.
Not much for peace of mind, but I'll take your word for it. As for Mabon...
We should retrace this path. The city's sealed, regardless. Why not look into it while we have the chance?
Then it's settled. Let's see what other secrets Mabon has left behind.
Yeah, you see, told you, speaking her language. Anise, let Anise know when I'm ready to leave. I guess I'm ready to leave. Ready to go, Commander? On your way out, you'll pass Researcher Rin. She'll point you in the right direction. Again, we don't have voice for everyone because a lot of voice actors are on strike about the use of AI in voice for games. And I have to say I support that strike.
Wayfinder. You seem focused.
I'm focused.
And you said you're off to explore another section of the isle. Based on my research, some of the Mursaat's more infamous figures made their mark in the isle's southernmost region. Humbly, I'd suggest starting there. But beware. Memories of the past fade far sooner than the scars they leave behind.
We've got some conversational options up here. Anise, I'll have to do the voice work. The Alliance has been up in arms on how to handle this situation. A new layer of complication is not what we needed. Ludo and Lady Livia are especially riled. They pushing for stronger action over research. What that stronger action would amount to, frankly, I'm not sure we're ready to see the consequences. And now Mabon's here, if only in spirit. Still, I hope he can provide some guidance. We could certainly use it. I normally don't envy your work, Commander, but from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind trading places for a time. All right, that's Countess Anise and her impeccable voice work by Lens. Pokey?
So, Mabon was a friend of yours?
Mabon was pretty cool.
Yes. He was a member of the Wizard's Court with me, and a very talented mesmer. One of the best I've encountered.
He seemed pretty upset at his people. And himself.
He was from an ancient race with a complex history. The Mursaat. They were often at war with a dragon, with the Seers. His guards people.
Ah.
Then, for a while, they were trying to keep a door closed. A door to another world, to keep the strangers out of Tyria. But they went about it in an extreme way. Killed a lot of innocent people. And in the end, the strangers won anyway. And they wiped out the Mursaat entirely. Except for Mabon. He'd seen the error of their ways long before then.
I see why he was stressed.
Mabon did. The voice actor for Mabon was really good, so I liked Mabon a great deal, as far as the character goes. And Izzy! Is he going to talk to us or not?
Ugan is an old rival from the height of the Seer Mursaat War. Thought herself my equal. I beg to differ. And yes, I killed it myself. It was thorough. That's as much as I'll speak on that.
I killed her, and it was thorough.
Not for the timid. Make smart in battle look like a child's game. Regardless, not my proudest moment. But I did what was called for. Especially after what she created. anyone that she killed. The world is better off without her. I stand by that. If only the old crone had stayed dead.
Thank you, Izzy. Another achievement point for finishing out those conversational options. Currently at 21,805 achievement points. I need 195 more to get to my 22,000 chest and get some goodies. Goodies. We'll exit now. Back to the mist-burned barrens. I'm going to take us just a sec, because I need to look at the pictures of the kittens, too. The one on the left looks surprised. The one on the right looks irritated by the entire process. Also, the one on the right looks like they may have been doing some experiments that quite literally blew up in their face. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? I have to go down there. Well, the only way to get down there is... we ride and we ride to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Old guy musical reference. New event nearby? Don't need it.
Hope that bloodstone isn't active.
Lucy's the one on the right. She looks mad at everything. That was just making bread by your side. Yes, the kneading. Biscuits, yes, biscuits. I've heard muffins. I still call it kneading because that's what it actually is. Where are we headed?
Spotted. It's hovering near a bloodstone. You could try the heart of the Obscurian.
I'm going to try the heart of the Obscurian.
Didn't work out so well last time. Hear me out. Given their proximity to the city, these shards were likely drained long ago. Between the Titans and the Mursaat exhausting them, it's unlikely they're volatile. Hopefully.
Use the heart. Well, lesser minions defeated. Okay, there's... where are we headed? Some distance away. Still going. Oh, that's the place we need to be. Okay. The target is going to show up shortly. We get into our bunny, although technically we're on a bird, not a bunny. I believe that is the correct spelling, yeah. It didn't last very long, did it? Because we moited it. Mistburn Baron incursions. Alright, I don't know what I was supposed to do. Use the heart on the bloodstone shard. Okay. Not on the... Yeah, but the common phrase is making biscuits.
Unexpected, but better than the alternative.
We have a bloodstone letter.
You were right. The heart didn't cause an explosion, but it did yield a letter. What? To Manakaz. Sounds like the Mursaat ramped up their sacrifices right before the door of Kamali opened.
Plenty of good that did them. Well, I keep watch for more wisps. Trust the body guide you.
Manakaz. Lazarus tells me you are now solely in charge of the Sanguine Crater site. I'll not waste time with congratulations. You and I both know you wished to be here at the door of Kamali. Our forces in the Shiver Peaks have been routed by the Shining Blade, the Deldrimor and their allies. Some of our own have even noted that they resist our spectral magic, secrets that were supposed to have died with the Seers. We have struggled to keep the soul batteries replenished. Ooh, soul batteries, that doesn't sound friendly. I suspect the forces beyond the door are working their end with increasing intensity, which is why I'm writing to you. Our sacrifices at Bloodstone Fen and here have not been enough. One of my little mice in the grass tells me you're researching a potential connection between bloodstones, an easier way to transport souls betwixt shards. Should this be true, then consider this next statement an official directive. You are to commence with further sacrifices, starting with the remaining humans and Kodan. Once they're gone, begin to round up our dissidents, the insane and the weak. They'll have the privilege of serving the cause. If you do this, Lazarus and I will see that your discovery is lauded for centuries. Be prepared to transfer the souls to the Kamali site. Do not fail us. Mercia. In Brazil, it's making bread. Yeah, I've also heard it. Yeah, well, kneading is what you do to make bread. So, yeah, it is basically the same thing, essentially. So, just some slight linguistic differences, but the concept is the same. Whee! I can fly!
I think I see something.
And I see something, evidently.
No, please. I can't take anymore.
I won't hurt you.
I won't fall for that. No, stop. Please.
Did Manakaz start killing his own people?
Who would enjoy this? No wonder Mabon felt conflicted. You bear no resemblance to such monsters, Mabon.
Continue searching for the wisp near Bloodstone shards. There was something over there. Now there isn't. Back in that direction. I mount up. Obsidian chunks. Delicious obsidian chunks. Okay, they're not actually delicious.
Over there, could it be?
Use the heart on the Bloodstone shard.
Afraid to see what evil lurks in these pages. Mabon, what exactly are you trying to tell me?
Another page over here. Record of Manakaz. It is over. Kamali is bleeding titans, and Lazarus has sent one final warning across the scrying eyes. A human lich wields the Scepter of Ore and has opened the portals across Tyria. I must assume one of them has been opened nearby. Seraph is supposed to be visiting soon. How can I face him? I spilled the blood of my kin across the stone the other day on Mercia's order. I remember. A guildless. He could barely float. Barak caught him trying to teleport away. His blood stains my armor still. Why wasn't Orestes there to save him? Where did that contemptible old fool flee? He knows what was about to happen. Did he know what was about to happen? Was that a scream in the distance as it started? I cannot let everything collapse here. There must be something in my notes in the lab. So they were trying to prevent what the prophecy said was going to happen, which was the door of Kamali opening and the Titans coming through and essentially annihilating the Mursaat. And they even took to sacrificing their own kind. Nice guys, really. Equal opportunity mass murderers, I guess.
Such synergy.
I think I see something.
I think I see something. I think I see a little green star. I will neutralize the bloodstone. Another Mursaat ghost.
All right. I'm here to help. You didn't hear me. You saw Manacas die.
Manacas fled to the Golden Lake, whatever that is.
He'll get what's coming to him.
The pain is gone. I don't understand how, but thank you.
He can't hurt you anymore. How do you know he's at the Golden Lake?
He speaks to himself. At first I thought someone might be with him, out of sight. But I soon realized he was arguing with himself.
Oh, an insane Mursaat. It just gets better.
Interesting. Well, you've earned some peace and quiet. Rest now. I found a lead. Some of the bloodstone shards still had ghosts set to them, just like in Sanguine Crater. Victims of Manacas. Apparently, he hid at the Golden Lake as the city fell. I'm on my way now. The Wisp seems to be following Manacas' route. Maybe Mabon was following his path of destruction.
Path of destruction. That's what the world is today. Hey, hey. By the way, if you haven't seen him, this little chonky boy is my pet. Purely cosmetic. But he is awesome. And he's just kind of floating there, but he also flies around and has a big stupid grin on his face. And in this particular case, he appears to want to hide with his face. I could have got him cheaper if I'd been willing to wait, but I paid the full 60 Black Lion chest shards for him. Because he's just cool. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, there we are. A legacy damned. Yes, I do want to continue, but first, I need to AFK for just a second, grab myself another Coke. Okay. It's now official. I'm all coked up. Wait, that didn't sound right. Toast. Would you like to continue your story? A legacy damned. Sure. Let's go. The Golden Lake.
It's almost serene. If you forget where you are.
Secure the area around the Bloodstone Shard. Which presumably will require killing all of the enraged spirits. Knockbacks.
You've been struck.
All right, that's one. Looks like there's about a dozen. Knockbacks!
Stand your ground.
How about if I stand my ground, then? You're gonna die. Oh, no. Are they phasing out and then coming back? Is that what's happening?
6 feet tall.
Oh, that one vanished. And then fired something at me. How to make something last an unnecessarily long amount of time. Oh, first, what you do is you have the mobs go into an invisible state or an invulnerable state. Because that's fun for everyone except the players. I seriously do not understand the point of why you would give these things that ability to go invisible. Just make the fights... You've got to kill 12 individual mobs. Make all of those fights just last twice as long. Built not a single target monster. I think there's still one around. Evidently not. Okay, I was wrong. I was mistaken. So even though I can't see them, my trap can.
Stand your ground. Fury. 6 feet tall.
Is he dead? No, he's not dead. Now he appears. No, he's taking damage. This is dumb. This is not fun design. It's not a big deal. Not game-breaking. Just really annoying. For no good reason. There is no benefit to the player from making these a dozen little short fights longer with frustrating mechanics.
For the record, you've been struck. More bloodstone. Looks substantial.
Approach the Bloodstone Shard. Alright, here I am, Bloodstone Shard. Use the Heart Obscure, first of all. Gotta get more coked up. That's what it means, right? Just that you're drinking a Coca-Cola? Yeah, pretty sure. We're damaging the Bloodstone Shard. We're de-bloodstoning it upon it, or soul draining it, or something. Oh. Manacas. Manacas. Mabon maybe going to show up? Did Mabon finish off Manacas? Said I was leaving the quest area? What the fuck is that? He screamed. I'm gonna guess Mabon. Elite Ruin Shard Scuttler. Okay, we've got to fight an elite mob. Holy crap. What the hell am I saying? Great, now get in here. What is that? Oh, all kinds of new additions want to come and play. Defeat the Titan spawn broodlings, alright? Isgarin and Waiting Sorrow and Anise are here.
Look, there it goes.
There's another achievement point. We're following the floaty ball. Can I follow it? No. What are they thinking? And now I can. That's so dumb. Head to the chamber door. Open the door with the heart of the obscure. All right, sure. Head into the chamber. Bonding over your cats in Discord. This does not surprise me in the tiniest bit. Not even a little. Cat women. Mabon. Was Mabon in fact responsible for killing Manichaeus? Like my guess.
Shreds bleeding out alone in the dirt. I hope you felt every bit of it.
Does seem like Mabon killed
The
Manichaeus.
name of each life massacred. I hope you writhe beneath this future you so desperately feared. Still too merciful an ending for you. At least whoever did you end made fine work of it.
Oh, it wasn't Mabon. Maybe Isgarin?
Who's there?
Mabon?
I know.
He was in pursuit of someone. And now, it appears, we are as well.
Any idea who? Was there ever something he said? Or did?
Anise, this is something best to see us discuss away from here.
If it's all the same to you, Anise,
We could all use a moment to get our
stay out
bearing.
here a bit longer.
Of course, Commander. Come see me when you're ready. In the meantime, some rest would do me well. So Mabon did not kill Manichaeus, but did sort of celebrate his death
Now, this is a
and the way he died. We have a tattered letter. S. This is the last letter I wanted to write, and I'm certain it'll never find its way to you. Just wanted to surprise you, S. I wanted to live and grow old with you, but I don't think I'm ever getting out of this chamber, my tomb. The unseen ones, these foul, awful beings that we worshipped, they're going to sacrifice me next after all we did for them. Just before we were brought here, I found you a ring I'd stashed in my pocket. They never took it from me when we arrived, which surprised me. It belonged to one of the villagers before the twins. The twins were pretty awful. Got a lot of lore about them in the previous chapter. Or actually the expansion launch in the Janthir Century. The only good thing about Janthir Century is the lore. The lore stuff scattered around is great and involves the twins. Before they killed all of them, I found it in a pile of trinkets that they kept. Is that awful of me after all we did to those people? Is my desperation so cruel? It's not like it matters anyway. The unseen ones brought me to this chamber and locked me inside. I'm alone in here, and I'm not getting out. Whenever I sleep, I hear whispers. When I wake up, I feel weaker. I don't know what kind of torture this is, but the subtlety is maddening. They left me paper to write and a little bit of food to eat. It's as if they don't want me to die, not yet, but they do want me to suffer. Just before they put me here, I managed to hide your ring under a bush while their backs were turned, just outside the gate to the lakeside holding facility. Was it west of here? My memory worsens by the hour. The room feels smaller, and while writing this, there's no way you'll find my letter. In fact, I hope you don't. I can only hope now that your death is kinder than mine. I hope you never see this place. Knowing what I know now, instead of burying the ring, I should have placed it near the wall where we last kissed. We crossed that very spot while they escorted me to my fate. You remember that day, S? When they brought us all to the lake to let us swim and bathe. It was as if they wanted us to feel joy, albeit briefly, so that our suffering would feel all the worse. Gods have mercy. Forgive us. Even if I die here, I'll always wait for you. I just wish I had more time. I hope your death... I just don't want you to feel any pain. V. A legacy damned. Another mastery point. Yep. Alright, we can't go through here, but Mabon's ghost did. But we can exit. And we will. The lore in Janther Century, along with the lore I just read, it's pretty freaking dark. An awful lot of it. If you couldn't tell. Just in case you couldn't tell.
Bloodstone isn't active.
Alright, what else did we get here?
This is the only proper course.
This is the only proper course. Of course. A horse is a horse. Of course, of course. Check in with Anise back at the Alliance Staging Ground. Hello, Alliance Staging Ground. I will once again give you my Countess Anise impersonation.
Countess?
You know, when I first met him, I wasn't sure I trusted him. His motives seemed hazy. I assume Mabon. But Livia trusted him, which meant something. And she was right. My fears seem silly now.
You were being cautious. Even Mabon had reservations about his own kind.
Unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. He's made that clear. You could hear it in his voice. What are we missing, Mabon? We don't have time for games. The Alliance is growing impatient, and not just Livia and Ludo.
Well, the only place I haven't been yet is the central region. Not exactly a lead, but...
It's all that's left. Commander, sorry to be so maudlin. I'm sure that this feeling of helplessness will pass eventually.
I get it. I didn't know him long, but I could see Mabon was special.
You must have quite the extraordinary picture of Mabon from your few encounters with him. He wasn't always plagued by this much excitement. He could be boring, too. Those might be the moments I miss the most. Politics is a strange world. Makes you question motives, which people care more about me or what I can do for them. Once I came to truly know Mabon, that was never a question. He was genuine in that regard. You two are alike. No, I'm not like that at all, actually. I believe you would have grown to be dear friends had time allowed for it. Now I'm sad. I lost a friend that I didn't know I had. I'm over it. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to call it for the afternoon here. And then I will return in about 3 hours and 20 minutes to continue and conceivably, most likely, finish up the storyline. I don't think there's a lot left to this chapter of the story, but what's here so far is good. I like it a lot. The map, I'm not yet convinced is a particularly good one, but we'll see. As obviously we'll have to do a good deal more of play in it to get the masteries complete. We're about a third of the way done with the next mastery tier, which will allow us to scrounge additional rewards from events in the Mistburned Barrens. And then the third tier, improvements to survey methods increase reward yield from grand chests from the final rewards. And then we'll move back to homesteading and get ourselves up to master handiwork crafting. And give us access to some more homesteading recipes, furniture stuff for the housing. But I think I'm going to call it here. So I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with me. I will take a moment and send you along to probably Muckluck, another Guild Wars 2 streamer, so that you can continue to rack up your drops. So give me a sec to set that up. Let's see. We're going to open that. Mute it. Let that load up. Good. We come back over here. This is Twitch only. I can only raid across Twitch. I can't raid across from YouTube. So you players who are watching on, or chatters watching on YouTube, sorry, there's nothing really I can do about that. I feel shame, but it's not my fault. I promise. So I'm going to raid Muckluck. That's really a terrifying image. Anyway, search. Muckluck. He has 6.8 thousand people. He's probably doing giveaways today, too. Again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out, as always. I will be back in about, call it, 3 hours plus with more Guild Wars 2 action. Action, we can put that in quotes, I think. But I'm going to call it here. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Back in a few hours. Let me start this raid up. And we are on the way, I think. 4 seconds. 3, 2. Have a great rest of your day. Take care and ciao for now. Bye, guys.